Guys, this man called Captain Ibrahim Traoré is not smiling at all. I mean, God has just blessed Burkina Faso with this man. To be honest with ourselves, we need young, vibrant leaders like this man called Captain Ibrahim Traoré to be at the helm of affairs in different countries of Africa. With that, so many countries in Africa will be competing with some of those self-acclaimed powerful countries in the world. So guys, here is the good news. The Burkina Faso government has just granted gold mining license to a Russian gold miner called Nord Gold for a gold project expected to yield approximately 20 metric tons of gold over 8 years. But guess what? The France and the US government are not happy with the decision made by Ibrahim Traoré for giving that mining privilege to Russia. Now let's recall that this is the same gold that France and the US government have been mining for the longest decade and are giving the Burkina government peanuts as proceeds from the gold mine. However, we all know that it's not about the gold for Russia. They will also be there to add security, protection, intelligence and guide for Ibrahim Traoré. Because with Russia's presence in Burkina Faso, having their factories and working there, tell me how the US government or the France government will attack or even project false propaganda against Ibrahim Traoré is not possible because even the most powerful countries in the world are scared of Russia. Man, this man called Captain Ibrahim Traoré is very smart and calculative because the last thing the US government want right now is to touch a Russian citizen anywhere in the world. It will obviously not end well with the both power-drunk countries. Meanwhile, trust Ibrahim Traoré as he has given the smartest, the most epic and most apt response to the US and France government. But please, before we continue with the response that Ibrahim gave to them, kindly give this video a thumb up. Subscribe if you haven't. Share and put on your notification bell for more interesting updates on what is happening in our continent and beyond. Also drop your own opinion in the comment section below so we can have a conversation there. So according to Burkina Faso President Ibrahim Traoré, he said, and I quote, "We will mine our gold ourselves, not for France, not for the West, but for our people." He continued, "They labeled us as the poorest continent in the world, and when we ask them to leave, they refuse." Unquote. So, Burkina Faso allowing Russia to mine their gold is a very smart move by Captain Ibrahim Traoré. And here are some financial implications of that for Burkina Faso government. Firstly, it will increase the state's revenue because the project is projected to generate approximately 51.5 billion CFAs. That's about $89 million for Burkina Faso's state budget over its 8 years lifespan. Additionally, it will contribute over 7 billion CFAs. That's around $12 million to the country's mineral wealth fund. Secondly, it will boost job creation and economic stimulus as the project is expected to create 204 direct jobs and support employment at nearby mining operations, such as the Bisa Gold in South Africa. This employment boost can stimulate local economics and reduce unemployment rates. And thirdly, it will enhance resource control because under these new mining regulations, the Burkina government holds a 15% stake in the project without any financial contribution, allowing for greater control and potential influence over mining operations. This and many more are what the Burkina's government stands to gain the moment Nord Gold from Russia starts mining, and in the near future, Burkina Faso will be among the leading countries in the world and number one in Africa in terms of wealth and development. The wealth of Africa belongs to Africans, and it should not be exploited by colonialists such as the France and the US government under the guise of helping us while perpetually keeping us even poorer. Already the West are jealous about it, but we Africans, it's about time we all came out en masse and showed to the whole world that we Africans are capable of doing anything by ourselves. If France, which does not have any gold in their country, could rank fourth in the whole world in terms of gold reserve, that's about 2,436 tons, simply by exploiting Burkina Faso and other Francophone countries in Africa. Why can't we Africans, the original owners of those goods and other natural resources that God has blessed us with, do better by ranking even the highest in the world? As in, how does it make sense that France, who doesn't have any gold in their country, got over 2,000 tons of gold at the detriment of the people in Burkina Faso and other countries in Africa? that have puppets as their leaders, just like Nigeria and Cameroon. That France and America today want Ibrahim Traoré out of the way just because he stopped them from exploiting Burkina Faso has explained all we need to know about the Western agenda on Africa as a continent. Therefore, we must all stop at nothing in supporting Captain Ibrahim Traoré in the good works he's doing in Burkina Faso because, according to him, a slave that does not rebel does not deserve pity. We all need to stand up and tell these guys that enough is enough. Enough of the exploitation, enough of telling us that we are less of ourselves, enough of seeing the mineral resources in our land but not seeing us as worth living, or rather, worth existing. The real owners of the natural resources that God has blessed us with. Because these guys are more interested in the natural resources more than they are in our lives. We can all burn to ashes for all they care. Once they keep on exploiting what we have underneath our lands in our continent. Africa is richly blessed and they know this. We also know this. But because we have puppets as leaders, they keep on exploiting us and telling us that we can't industrialize because of what climate change and what have you. They kept on using all those jargons to deceive us in order to keep us perpetually impoverished as long as they wish. So guys, we must do all we can to protect this man called Captain Ibrahim Traoré because he seems like a huge threat to the West and we must not allow whatever that happened to Gaddafi, Thomas Sankara, Patrice Lumumba and other patriotic and African freedom fighters to happen to him. He has to be protected by all means and at all costs. So guys, lend your voices in solidarity for our present-day heroes like Ibrahim Traoré and others. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below so that we can have a conversation there. Hello, you're watching Daily Events News, your favorite platform for amazing events happening across Nigeria. If you have watched up to this moment, thank you so much and kindly give us a thumb up. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. We really appreciate. And if you're seeing this handle for the first time, please kindly click on the subscribe button and turn on your notification button for more interesting updates. Also follow us across social media at Daily Event News. See you all in our next video and thanks for watching.